Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ravina Bhaskaran, author, illustrator, and publisher. Today we are gonna color one page from Enchanted Luna coloring book. This is the page that we are gonna color. If you haven't seen the book flip through, I have included the link in the I button that is popping right now. You can go check that out. This scene is so magical and serene. I enjoy creating this. Let's color this. For that, I am gonna use my masking liquid, Lefranc Borgias liquid. I recently purchased this on Amazon. This is the first time I'm using it. So I am gonna mask the main elements where my background color should not get in. So I'm gonna mask everything. For background, I'm gonna use distress ink. So I want some masking elements. I covered everything where the color should not get in. This is the colored gum, so you can see the blue color there. Now I am using my Shilpi Artistry Distress ink. These are the three colors that I am gonna use today. If you haven't seen the review video of this Shilpi Artistry ink, you can go check that out with the link that is popping above. I'll also include everything in my description box. You can check that out. For the color combos, I have taken turquoise sea and camel safari and lilac, lush lilac color. I am gonna use this makeup blending brush to blend my distress ink. If you haven't watched this video also, I have a separate video covering all these blending items. You can find that link in the I button that is popping right now, or everything. I'll give everything in my description box. You can check that out. Gently, I am using this in a circular motion and blending everything. Since we have applied that masking gum, it will not get into the main element. This technique will be so easy for covering the background. It will take a long time if you are planning to use only color pencil for the background. Also, this will give one nice effect which you can see very soon. I don't want the distress ink to get messy my left page, so I concealed it with my masking tape. Then I am using my camel safari, which is a mustardy kind of yellow. I am blending it. Later with the lilac color, I am blending that center part. This is the color combo. I have taken the smaller brush to cover the interior areas like the glass jar, and other small portion I am using my smaller brush. Always make sure that your color should get into that spine area, book spine area also. Using the same technique, I am covering this lower portion of the artwork. After blending everything, this looks like this. Now we are gonna create some textures. For that, I have taken one spray bottle with plain water. I am gonna spray it for wiping it off. I mean, to make it dry, I am using my tissue paper and lifting off that wetness. It creates one noisy, blurred kind of texture, which is so cozy. If you have tried this, you would have known actually. It will create that noisy effect, not like using in your digital drawings. It will create that effect. Then later on, I'm putting some water drops on the page to create that visible white blurry circles. As you can see, this is the back side of the page, which is not that bad. Let's conceal the backside since we have so many works to do. I don't want my backside to get messy. This is the mistake I really made. I haven't used masking gums before, so this teared my artwork a lot actually. I'll put one separate video for that, how to use this masking gum for your coloring book. Actually, the quick tip is apply a very minimum amount of masking gum. I have applied a thick coating of masking gum in some area, and that area got teared. As you can see here, everything got messy. Somehow I want to cover everything. I hope I can do it because I have some confidence in that. I think I can make that happen. Somehow I'm gonna manage and fix everything. Later, starting off with that jar which has that moon crescent. This is our hero element, so I am using some gold accent colors with some orange, light yellow, dark yellow, and for the water I am using darker blues around the edges, and around the moon crescent everything is lighter. I am using my white pen, I mean that uniball, sakura uniball pen, something white pen, and creating the water droplets. For the leaf, I am using some basic green. It will be like a bluish green along with some olive green. Since these leaves are all of same kind, I'm giving the same color combos. For lighter shade, I'm using some lemon yellow, I mean lime green, and blending everything. I'm covering some lines using my white pen, and this is the result that I have created with the line. Moving on to the glass jar, I don't know what uh, what they are making. I am using some mauve color with some fuchsia, lilac, lavender, everything. For the second bottle, I am using some fuchsia color, and this is my favorite part, coloring crystals. I'm using again the same lilac toned color. And on the table, there are some pebbles or stone, whatever you can create. I am using some lighter yellow, gray color, and orange kind of peach color, everything, and creating this. One or two is like shells, so I have created the lines like shells. In the right side, moving on to that smaller pot with some leaves, I am using some blue for the leaves. I'm using some dark green and light green. And right to that, I am using some orange and pink for the pot. For leaf, it has destroyed a lot. As you can see, most of the elements got teared. I want to blend this perfectly. I'm using my Derwent Drawing white pencil to blend everything perfectly. For the flowers, I'm using yellow color with some center dark pink pollens. For the butterfly, I am using some yellow and slight tinge of pink to create that magical effect. For the left side of the bottles, I'm using some blue shade. Also, it has one container which has some dark green kind of component. And left to that, I am using fuchsia flower with the blue pollens. Everything is muted here, so I am using some muted green. As you can see, I am using only the Sau color pencil, Derwent drawing pencil, and some polychromos. It's giving that soft, muted kind of color palette. For this stand, I am using the same background kind of color palette, the turquoise color and mustardy yellow, everything. I don't want anything popping right here. Only this uh, what will you say, that width, to show that width of the stand, I'm using some brown so that it will get somewhat darker, so that we will get some dimension. Then using some Payne's gray and giving some shadow to the bottom of the stand also, and bottom of each and every element, I am using my Payne's gray color from South color pencil. For the moon crescent, I am using Unique Paint pen. This is a silver marker. Only in that lower part I am using that. Then I am using my Stedler gold marker to cover few gold elements. To create some blurry effect, I'm using Uniposca white pen, and I'm gently dabbing it so that it won't create that very vivid white marks. Then I am moving to my Pentel white pen, Petal Signo white pen. Everything I'm using, I'll give you in my description. Here is a small tip. If you are coloring, if you want to make your glass bottles to look nice, always use this white pen and cover the black lines so that it will look so magical and so good. Also for the crystals, you can use your white pen and create some very highlighted area. This will take it to your next dimension. It will look so good actually. Then I am using the same white pen and giving some highlights to the leaves and all elements, to the flower vase and leaves, flowers, and the shell kind of things that is lying on the table. Everything you can use some white pen. You don't want to cover the entire black line, just here and there is more than enough. For the stand also, I have taken my Posca pen and creating some reflections. I covered the water line also, and now it's everything well and good. Then using my pentel pen and creating some glass reflections, creating some lines like this randomly will make the will look like it's a glass kind of material. I'm using Posca for the broad lines and Signo Pentel pen for very minute lines. Randomly dotting some dust here and there to make it more magical. Maximum you can see that the top portion, I have used the highlight with my white pen so that it will look like the top portion is reflective and the bottom portion is like it's creating some shadow. I'm removing that masking tape and I'm using glitter sticks around the butterflies, around the glass jar. I am dotting some silver glitter and gently with my ring finger I'm moving everything. Since I have already ruined the page, I don't want to get uh, overly work on that same page, and this is the final result. I hope you can see that reflectiveness, that silver sparkles in to me in real life. Everything is very sparkly. I don't know how well it is catched in camera. Even the moon crescent is so reflective. Somehow I managed to cover this. I should not do this mistake again. That's all for this video. See you soon with my next video. Happy coloring. Bye.